What if the reason your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy isn't just getting older, but poor circulation quietly building up over time? Many adults over 50 chalk up discomfort when walking or climbing stairs to aging, but often the real issue is that blood isn't flowing efficiently to the muscles, nerves, and skin in your legs. And left unchecked, that can lead to serious complications, from lingering wounds and numbness to infections and even amputation. The good news? You can improve circulation naturally, starting with what's on your plate. As a vascular physician and nutrition researcher, Dr. William Lee explains that certain foods can help your body grow new blood vessels, keep arteries flexible, and deliver oxygen more efficiently, all critical for leg health. In this guide, we'll cover 5 circulation-boosting foods that are backed by science and surprisingly easy to add to your routine. From pantry staples to everyday vegetables, these aren't exotic superfoods. They're everyday options that can make a major difference if you eat them consistently. Stay with me through the final section, because the number one food for leg blood flow isn't what most people think, and chances are it's already in your kitchen. Comment flow below if you want more science-backed tips like this, or let me know what you're eating today that supports your health. I read and respond to every single one. Let's get started. Why circulation matters. Good blood flow to your legs isn't just about comfort. It's essential for movement, balance, wound healing, and even bone health. When circulation slows, everything from your muscles to your skin and nerves suffers. One major cause is peripheral artery disease, PAD, where arteries narrow due to plaque buildup from high cholesterol or high blood pressure. This restricts oxygen delivery, leading to cramps, fatigue, or slow-healing wounds. Diabetes makes matters worse by damaging blood vessels and nerves, especially in the feet. Add smoking or vaping to the mix, and blood vessels become stiff and brittle, further blocking flow. And if you spend most of your day sitting, blood can pool in your lower legs, reducing nutrient delivery where it's needed most. All of this means that protecting circulation isn't optional. It's key to staying active and independent as you age. Foods and habits to avoid. To improve circulation, you also need to cut what harms it. Alcohol can damage stem cells that repair blood vessels, while too much salt raises blood pressure and roughens artery walls, encouraging plaque buildup. Ultra-processed foods, full of sugar, bad fats, and chemicals, fuel inflammation and worsen metabolic conditions like diabetes. And smoking or vaping. They're circulation's worst enemy, causing immediate and long-term damage to arteries. Minimizing these choices is just as important as eating the right foods. With a few small changes, you can give your blood vessels the support they need to stay healthy and flexible for the long haul. Superfood number 1, beans and legumes. When it comes to improving circulation, especially in your legs and feet, beans and legumes are nutritional powerhouses that deserve a permanent place on your plate. For people struggling with poor cholesterol levels, inflammation, or the early signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD, these humble foods offer a science-backed solution. Poor leg circulation often stems from plaque buildup in arteries, atherosclerosis, inflammation, and elevated blood cholesterol, all of which beans can help reduce. They're especially valuable for people managing diabetes or high blood pressure, both of which severely impact circulation to the lower extremities. Beans are rich in soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it from your body. This reduces LDL bad cholesterol and keeps arteries clearer. Even more compelling, the fiber nourishes your gut microbiome. A healthy gut flora plays a surprising but essential role in reducing systemic inflammation and supporting vascular health. Research from blue zones, regions where people live the longest and healthiest lives, consistently links high legume intake with reduced heart disease and better circulation. Clinical studies have shown that daily consumption of beans significantly improves cholesterol levels, lowers inflammation markers, and improves insulin sensitivity, all of which support healthy blood flow. Many people avoid beans due to fear of bloating or assume they're too high in carbs. Others rely on canned versions that are overly salty, which can undermine their vascular benefits. How to use them correctly. Aim for at least 1/2 to 1 cup of cooked beans per day. Navy beans, lentils, black beans, chickpeas, or kidney beans all count. Rinse canned beans well to reduce sodium, or cook dry beans at home with herbs and spices. Add them to soups, salads, stews, or blend into dips like hummus. The key is consistency. By making beans a regular part of your diet, you'll not only boost your fiber intake, you'll also fortify your blood vessels, reduce plaque buildup, and support better circulation throughout your body, especially your legs. Superfood number 2, carrots and carotenoids. Carrots aren't just good for your eyes. They're a potent superfood when it comes to circulation, especially for keeping the arteries in your legs flexible and free of buildup. For older adults facing stiff arteries, visceral fat, or high cholesterol, this crunchy root vegetable offers a colorful, science-backed solution. As we age, arteries can lose their flexibility due to chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, and the accumulation of visceral fat around the organs. These issues slow blood flow to the legs and raise the risk of complications like ulcers or PAD, peripheral artery disease. Carrots are rich in carotenoids, the natural orange pigments like beta-carotene, that act as antioxidants. These compounds reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two of the biggest drivers of arterial stiffness. They also protect the delicate inner lining of blood vessels, making it harder for cholesterol to stick and cause blockages. Plus, carrots are high in dietary fiber, which helps regulate cholesterol and supports the gut microbiome, key for reducing systemic inflammation. A long-term Dutch study found that people with the highest intake of carotenoid-rich orange vegetables, like carrots, had a significantly lower risk of heart disease and arterial damage. Additional research shows that carotenoids help reduce visceral fat and improve metabolic health, which supports better leg circulation and lowers blood pressure. Carrots often get overlooked or served in sugary glazes that cancel out their benefits. Some people think raw carrots are hard to digest or avoid them because of a mild sweetness, mistakenly assuming they'll spike blood sugar. Enjoy carrots raw as snacks, grated into slaws, roasted with olive oil, or blended into soups and smoothies. Pair them with a little healthy fat like olive oil, hummus, or avocado to boost carotenoid absorption. Aim for at least 1/2 to 1 cup of carrots a few times a week. By making carrots a regular part of your diet, you're not just supporting eye health. You're actively softening arteries, reducing inflammation, and improving blood flow to your legs. Superfood number 3, garlic. Garlic has long been hailed for its bold flavor and medicinal uses, but for older adults looking to protect their circulation, especially in the legs, this kitchen staple pulls double duty as a vascular health champion. As arteries age, they often become narrowed and stiff due to plaque buildup and inflammation. This raises the risk of blood clots, poor oxygen delivery, and even crises like a heart attack of the leg where circulation gets suddenly blocked. For people with high cholesterol or clotting concerns, garlic provides critical support. Garlic contains sulfur-rich compounds like allicin that have natural anti-platelet effects, meaning they help prevent blood cells from sticking together and forming clots. It also helps lower LDL bad cholesterol while preserving or increasing HDL good cholesterol, helping keep arteries clear. Its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties further protect blood vessel walls and reduce oxidative stress. Multiple studies have confirmed garlic's cardiovascular benefits. A meta-analysis in the Journal of Nutrition found that garlic supplements significantly reduce total and LDL cholesterol levels, particularly in individuals with elevated cholesterol. Another study showed that daily garlic intake helped improve flow-mediated dilation, a marker of blood vessel flexibility and function, in older adults with circulation issues. Many people rely on garlic powder or cook it at high temperatures, which can destroy allicin. Others assume garlic pills are just as effective, but not all supplements are created equal. Overdoing raw garlic can also upset the stomach or thin the blood too much, especially when combined with medications like aspirin or warfarin. Crush or finely chop fresh garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This activates allicin. Use it in sautés with olive oil, mix into dressings, or add to soups and stews. Limit to 1 to 2 raw cloves per day unless directed otherwise by a healthcare provider. By incorporating garlic regularly and using it properly, you'll harness its full potential as a natural blood thinner, cholesterol reducer, and circulation booster. Especially crucial for keeping your legs and feet well supplied with oxygen and nutrients as you age. Superfood number 4, dark chocolate, 70% plus. Dark chocolate isn't just an indulgence. It's a therapeutic treat, especially for older adults concerned about circulation and leg health. When chosen carefully and eaten in moderation, it can help restore flexibility to stiff arteries and support stronger blood flow. One key issue in poor leg circulation is endothelial dysfunction. The endothelium is the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, and when it's damaged by high blood pressure, aging, or poor diet, your arteries lose their ability to dilate and contract properly. This leads to sluggish blood flow and higher clot risk. Dark chocolate, specifically 70% cacao or higher, is rich in polyphenol, especially flavonoids like proanthocyanidins and catechins. These compounds increase nitric oxide production, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and improves their function. They also reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, key drivers of endothelial damage. In a clinical study published in Circulation Research, older adults with cardiovascular disease who drank hot cocoa made with dark chocolate daily for 30 days experienced significantly improved flow-mediated dilation, a marker of arterial flexibility, and higher levels of circulating stem cells that help repair blood vessels. These changes translated into better walking endurance and reduced leg discomfort. Many people mistakenly opt for milk chocolate or sweetened dark chocolate blends, which are low in polyphenol and high in sugar, negating most of the vascular benefits. Others eat too much in one sitting, which can lead to calorie overload and blood sugar spikes. Choose high-quality dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao. A small square about 1 ounce per day is enough to gain benefits without overdoing it. You can also prepare a simple hot cocoa by mixing unsweetened dark chocolate with warm water or plant-based milk. Just skip the sugar. Avoid pairing with dairy milk, which can interfere with polyphenol absorption. When enjoyed as part of a balanced diet, dark chocolate becomes more than a treat. It's a heart and leg-friendly ally, helping keep your blood vessels elastic, your circulation steady, and your steps light. Superfood number 5, black tea, no dairy. Black tea might be the most overlooked superfood for leg circulation, especially for those over 50. While often associated with a morning caffeine fix, its deeper value lies in its ability to improve blood vessel health and support stem cell activity, both critical for keeping legs strong and circulation flowing. As we age, blood vessels can become stiff and less responsive to the body's natural signals for dilation. This poor vessel flexibility, or endothelial dysfunction, slows blood flow to the legs and feet, contributing to cramps, cold extremities, and even ulcer risk. Black tea contains powerful polyphenol known as theaflavins and catechins, which act as antioxidants and vasodilators. These compounds help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the release of endothelial progenitor cells, stem cells that repair damaged blood vessels. This improves the overall health and elasticity of your arteries, making blood flow more efficient. An Italian study found that participants who drank 2 cups of black tea daily for 4 weeks had significantly improved flow-mediated dilation, a key marker of blood vessel responsiveness. Researchers also observed an increase in circulating stem cells, meaning their bodies were more actively repairing vascular damage. The most common mistake? Adding milk or cream. Dairy proteins can bind to tea polyphenol and block their absorption, reducing or eliminating the circulatory benefits. Another issue is relying on bottled flavored teas, which are often stripped of natural compounds and loaded with sugar or artificial ingredients. Steep a bag of quality black tea, like English breakfast or Earl Grey, in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes, and enjoy it plain or with lemon. For a richer texture, try non-dairy milks like oat or almond, which don't interfere with polyphenol absorption. Drink 1 to 2 cups daily, ideally between meals, to give your vessels time to benefit from the antioxidants without interference from other foods. Black tea isn't just comforting, It's scientifically backed to help keep your arteries flexible and your legs moving freely. Sip smart, skip the dairy, and make this a daily ritual for stronger circulation. Bonus circulation support foods. In addition to the 5 main superfoods, several other foods offer significant circulation benefits. Barley is rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that reduces cholesterol, lowers inflammation, and promotes the growth of new blood vessels, a process known as angiogenesis. Try it in soups or as a rice alternative. Mushrooms like shiitake or button also contain beta-glucan and help support gut bacteria linked to vascular repair. Don't skip the stems. They're often the most nutritious part. Dried fruits with skins, like apricots or apples, contain ellagic acid, which lab studies suggest may improve peripheral circulation. Choose organic to avoid pesticide residues, and eat in moderation to avoid excess sugar. Finally, omega-3 rich seafood like wild-caught salmon, sardines, or cod boosts circulation by protecting the blood vessels and reducing inflammation. These healthy fats also nourish stem cells critical for healing. Food is only part of the circulation puzzle. How you prepare it matters too. Skip deep frying, which creates inflammatory compounds. Instead, sauté, steam, or roast using extra virgin olive oil for added heart support. Stay physically active. Even short daily walks improve blood flow and help build collateral circulation, tiny blood vessels that grow around blockages. If walking causes pain, try short intervals with rest. Manage stress with tools like meditation, deep breathing, or time in nature. Chronic stress raises blood pressure and inflammation, harming your blood vessels. Don't forget gut health. A diverse, fiber-rich diet supports your microbiome, which influences cholesterol and inflammation. Fermented foods like yogurt or sauerkraut can also help. Strong circulation is the lifeline for healthy legs and feet. If you've been dealing with cold toes, leg cramps, or slow-healing wounds, it's time to take action, starting with your plate. To recap, the 5 standout superfoods to boost leg blood flow are beans and legumes, carrots and carotenoids, garlic, dark chocolate, 70% plus, and black tea, no dairy. These foods work by improving vessel flexibility, reducing clot risk, and helping your body grow new, healthy blood vessels. Just as important, avoid alcohol, excess salt, ultra-processed foods, and smoking or vaping, all of which harm your vascular system. When it comes to circulation, what you don't eat matters as much as what you do. So now it's your turn. Comment flow if you want better circulation, or tell us which of these foods you're adding to your diet. I read every message and love hearing how you're applying this. And remember, this information is educational. Always check with your doctor before making major changes to your health routine, especially if you have chronic conditions. Your legs carry you through life. Treat them well, and they'll carry you farther. Better circulation means more energy, fewer complications, and the freedom to move the way you want for years to come.